It'll be exciting day today. So let me share my screen. Click share. All right, can everybody see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, so you can check this out later, but I update this page. So we do lesson 4. We have all of this. We kind of like, haven't do this 2 yet, but we should keep it there because we could come back to it. And lesson 5 is what we're doing today, because I think this is some topic that needs to be covered before we can move on to make a meaningful app. We need to be able to manage our data better. We know how to do a simple task as a line and read to the file, but what if each task is more than just a line, right? Each task will have what? The time and the location of the task you want to do, a reminder, and maybe a task also have the level of importance, right? Tasks are not all equal. Some tasks are more important than others. So we have more data. How do we manage all of that data? Well, turn out, that's a common problem. So people have been solving that for years. And most popularly, people use JSON to solve the problems, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick JSON. So all I ask for everybody is to go to Visual Studio Code, make sure you can see my screen, and then see the Visual Studio Code, and then follow me, okay? First, let's create a new folder. The way you create a new folder is to click on the file at the root level of your Python folder, and then click plus new folder. You're going to create a new folder, whatever name you want. I'm going to say learn JSON. Okay. Follow along. I'm going to pause. Wait for everybody to finish. In 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Anyone who hasn't done it yet, speak up. All right. Then we're going to create 2 files in the learn JSON folder. Click here, new file. I'm going to create the new file called student.py. And another file next to it called student.json. Okay. So far, so good.
Wait.
Peter, don't auto-tune, Peter. Just speak your normal voice, Peter.
That wasn't me. That was Roy.
Oh, Roy. Okay. Then it's still your fault. You show Roy how to do it. So
You
now
told
Roy
me
do
to.
it. But now that's mean your fault. Okay. Okay. So in the student.json, we're gonna have the most simple JSON objects. First is using the curly bracket like this one, and all you have to do is let's say put in as a name, put in name, and then for string you can use quote or you can use single quote. What is it? There's an English term for that. I don't remember. Apostrophe.
It's called single quote
Single
or
quote.
apostrophe.
Apostrophe. Okay. So apostrophe, you can put that, and you can say name, and you can put your name there. And I'm just gonna put my name is who. Why does it? Oh, property
it has to
key.
be double quote.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So just as that, and then we go to the student.py. Okay. And then we're gonna import, because we're going to do JSON, so we have to import the JSON library. And we're going to read in the file, just simple as that, read the file. So we say file, read file, okay, so read file handle. So here, handle. I love to have name, the variable name spell out. Read file handle is equal open I want to open the file student.json. And of course, I want it to read, right? Just that. And I'm going to run my programs and I'm going to return an error. Okay, so far so good. Everybody hit the same error as me.
I'm not done yet.
Wait.
Cheater. Okay, everybody's done. Roy is done. Peter
Yeah,
Lee, you done?
I think so.
Okay, so do you hit the same
Yeah.
error as me?
I haven't run it. Let me run it. For some reason, mine just prints out something else. Mine doesn't print out anything.
Mine has like an error that yeah. Are we supposed to run this thing at all?
Yeah, run. And then
It doesn't run anything. It
so
doesn't print out anything.
but it just say error.
No, there's no error. There's no errors.
Then you do it wrong. Then you put a file into a new folder.
Oh, I didn't do a new folder.
Yeah, so you didn't follow instruction. You failed, Peter. How about Lydia? Do you hit error?
Yes, I did.
Okay, there you go. You see, Lydia followed instructions. She hit the right error. Peter, quick.
Wait, what?
Well, the error is expected. If you don't hit the error, if you don't have the error, you're doing something wrong.
Wait, let me see.
How about Peter Lee? You got it? You got the error yet? Peter V?
Wait, I'm doing it. Yeah, I got the error.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
For some reason, it does it for me. There's no error.
Okay, fine. Because the error here is mean if you hit the error, that means you are not opening, you're trying to open the file, the JSON file here in the same folder with the student.py, and they're not at the root folder, they're in a subfolder called learn.json, right? Now we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it so that you can copy your code, your folder, I mean, your programs together with the data file. You can copy it to anywhere and run it on any computer and it should just work, right? How do we do that? So let me show you that real quick. That is not related.
Can you tell me what's going on here right now?
What is your question?
It's not returning an error.
You don't have the error?
Yeah.
Do you have the file inside a folder like me?
Oh, it needs to be inside a folder. Wait, can you show me?
Yeah, right here on my screen, right here. The first step is to create the folder called learn.json.
It'd be easier if you went here. Let me show you something.
Okay.
To show, wait, Daddy, I'll show you a place. Click on the arrow here to close the open editor.
Okay.
Just gets annoying.
Okay, so here. Yep.
You click on the folder sign here to create a new folder. Where do you click to create a new folder? You click on, you click when you hover over here, like where you usually add a file, there's also a folder.
Okay, I got the error, but it's not in the same format. This is what's happening.
Okay. Let me stop sharing screen.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you got there.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, so now, right? So the reason is that usually they open a file, you have to specify that you want to open the file in the same folder. So how are we going to do that? It might seem a little bit complicated, but you have to type follow me, okay? From path lib import path. Okay.
Are you
Okay.
cheating, Daddy?
Well, I don't remember the syntax. What do you mean cheating? What do you mean by cheating, huh? No one
You just-
remember this code, but I remember like 90% already. So let me explain what is going on here. We need to tell them what's the path to the file. So the path here, when you use it library, the underscore file here is the current file that the program is running. It will know the path of that file, the parent of that path, and then we will append the student JSON to the path of the parent of the current file. So all you have to do is read file handle here, you pass in the path to the file, right? The path to the file, the data file path here, and you run it again, there will be no error. But it doesn't print out anything yet because you haven't done anything.
Yep, I'm there.
Mhm. Okay, so you got it. Now let's try to read in the data. When you read in the data file already, let's read in the JSON. So the way you read in the JSON is, you say data, and then you say equal. Data is the data you will read in from the JSON, and the JSONs you what is it, load? Yep, load in, and you use the variable from the file. That's it. Okay. So after you read in the data from the file, then the data here, the variable here, right? Name data will have everything. And then the data,
I'm not there yet.
okay. And the data, when you check sure you have everything correct, you can do print data to see what you have. If I run my program right now, it will print out name is Fu because my student is this. Okay. So I'm going to pause here, see how you guys doing. Okay.
There's still an error. There's an error.
Okay, what error do you hit? You
Yeah,
see-
I also got an error. It still says the same error.
okay,
No such file or directory students JSON.
okay. Do you check the code? Do you have it similar to mine?
Everything's the same except I call it read file handle. I call it R handle. That's all
Okay,
the difference.
sure. And do you have the file?
Oh wait,
in the
I
same
did it
folder?
wrong. Sorry, I did it wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yep.
I
Okay.
forgot to do when you open it, instead of data file path, I still put the file name. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, so you got it already, right? Okay, so now let's learn about the data type. So in terms of Python, click on this link, JSON. You can read it for yourself, but the basic data type that you will use the most, you already know string, number, true, false, right? The other two data type that most commonly used in JSON are array and or list in Python, and it's called a dictionary. Okay, so we're going to learn it real quick by example. Okay, and I'm going to show you how. So to go back to your dictionary here, to your data here, you're going to change into first is into array. Okay, instead of you have only one person name, you're going to change it to have, okay, let's say name. Okay, let's say going to have student, for example. You're going to have, let's say you're going to have student name is Fu. You can have your name, and then you have, let's say your weight, okay, how heavy you are. And you can see there's error because I need every time you need a new align within the same objects, within the same object declaration here, you need to have a comma at the end. So weight, my weight is 175. Okay. And then let's say after I do that, I say, I want to have more than one student. So it's just one student, right? So I'm copying the whole thing here. I make a comma here and I add another completely the same. So I copy everything and I paste it in. I have two students. And then outside of that, it must be an array. An array is a square bracket. Okay, so it look like this. Oops. So let me see. How did I do it earlier? Make sure I have it correct. Oh, okay. So let me start with this one. I would type it in so it make it easier for you. So I would have, okay, so let me type everything in again real quick, and then you can follow. So student with S, and then this, and then everything ship over real quick, and then you can copy it. So you don't, I should copy what I have, and then I'll explain, okay? All right. Okay, so copy what I have, and then I will explain.
How did you shift over?
You select it and you press tab, or you
And if you want to
unship
go
it.
back and then shift tab.
Cool, thanks.
And then do we just copy and paste it? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So far, so
I
good.
think I've got it.
Now the one thing you can see here when we work with JSON file, you can open two files in separate things. So you can work when you write your Python code, you have to look at like how your data structure look like. So what I'm going to do here, right click on the file, and I'll say split right. So what you're going to see, you can see my Python, my data file is over here, and I can open my code on the left. See that?
Yep, got it.
Okay, got it? Okay, so now I'm going to do real quick. Okay, so I want to show you how it works. So the square bracket is array, is the data type. So you can say, hey, this student with the S here is the data type of array with a list. And then in this one, we're going to have multiple object here. Each object here is a dictionary. Okay, so at the beginning, everything is a one big dictionary right here. The curly bracket means dictionary. Now I'm going to show you how it works. After I read in the data, to access the dictionary, you're going to use a square bracket with a key of the dictionary. Okay, a dictionary means you have a key pair value. This is the key, and this is the value of that dictionary, which is the whole array. So you can have data student. That's how you access the whole things in the array. So because it's an array, I can say for students, right? Or persons, right? Like let's say for person to make it easier. For person in data student, I'm going to print what? Person, and then each person is also the is the dictionary. I can print out the person name. Okay, save it, run, and then it will print out, of course, the two full. So the second person name is Peter, and then Peter is only 65 pounds.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Okay.
68.
Come on. Okay, run again. So print out full and Peter. You see that? Your goal is to be able to print out the name of the student from the data. Go.
And then we can try adding like print weight as well, right? Because I already finished.
Oh, you finished already? Good. Now, okay. All right. Give me a second. Wait for other people to finish. How about Peter and Lydia?
I did it.
Me? I'm working on it. I was sorting something.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay. So let's see. Now, so let's say next step is to add some useful data here. So now each student gonna have a list of books that we are reading. Okay, so I'm gonna add another things here to full. I say books, just books, and books is more than one. So I make an array many books. So the first book, each book right now, the only data that I care about is title. And the title that I'm reading right now is the first book is Color in the Sun. And then the second books that I'm reading is, let's see, I'm reading another books here. What book we just check out the last Monday, Peter?
Like the Alan Gratz or the
The-
one that we just checked
the
out?
Star, right? Okay.
What star?
Um.
You check. I didn't remember.
Okay. Okay. So that's something about star. Okay. All right. Now, Peter. Same thing here. I have to. I mean, the easy way to do it is to copy and paste to this one, and I'm going to have to change
Wait, can you
the
wait?
books. Yeah, I know. I'm going to change the name of the books. Peter, where is it? Grass. And Peter, read what books? Oh, Minecraft. Peter loves Minecraft. So
It's not
Okay.
called grass, Daddy.
I don't know. And
It's not called
Calm down.
grass.
Calm down.
Daddy,
Calm
that's a rude thing to say.
down.
Just type the actual name Ground Zero. The title of is Gratz. Okay? The author is Gratz.
Okay. So everybody up to speed yet? Okay. All right. Then, so what we're going to see here, right? If you can, I mean, right now, if everything's still fuzzy, give it about 10 more minutes, then you will see everything come together. Now, for each person now in the data student here, you have this person name. After you print out each name, you're going to print out the books that person is reading to. How you going to do it? Can someone do it on the computer and share the screen for me? I want to, if I run my program now, it can continue to work. I only print out two name of two person, but I want to print out the books that each person here is reading, all the books that they're reading. How do I do that?
Wait, so do you want name and books or just books?
For each
For me, it
person.
doesn't say the names. For me, it just says the exact same thing, like students, name, stuff like that. Weight.
Do you have the same code as me?
Let me check. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Okay. So can someone tell me how to print out the books, all the books for each person's, right? Can you imagine that right now I have only two students in my list. If I have 5 students, some students have read 3 books, some students have 3 books or 5 books. Let's say Peter right here, I can add another book for him, right? I can add another book here.
Learn how to type.
Okay, That's for making fun of me, my typing. Okay. So anyone had any idea? Anyone got it to work on the computer and want to share the screen?
I'm working on it. It prints out like just the array. I did to print person books, but that doesn't work.
Well, because person books, okay, that's right. Person books is the array. So you have to
Yeah.
for books in
Oh,
person. Oh, in person books is array. Okay, now you learn. That's see how beautiful it is. You can manage the data. Pretty easy. If I run my programs, check out my program. Where's output? Run again. Okay. See my program?
It's not working for me.
Well, then you can share your screen. We can take a look. So who's not working? Let me stop sharing my screen.
Roy is not working. You should recognize his voice by now.
Okay, so this is what's going on right now. And it's saying there's a key error for putting books here.
Okay, because
Oh, maybe I didn't add one for here.
yeah, exactly. That's a copy and paste. Just copy and paste the whole things from the books, and you can change. Right, copy from line 6 to line 16. Yep. Yep, and then make a new line there. Paste that. Yeah, there you go. Now run again. Just run the program again. You don't have to change the book. It will works. Say nice, right? Okay, next. Who else is getting
Thank you.
stuck?
I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Let me share my screen to go to the next step. Okay. Can someone stop sharing the screen so I can share my screen, Roy?
Mine doesn't work.
Okay. Peter V, you can share your screen.
Okay. Oh wait, I was muted the whole time. My code doesn't work. I don't know why. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
For some reason it doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay. So right now the error it says key error is students. You go to your JSON file. Remember, right? You can right click and split left. You have student, yes, and then you have the first student named Peter is working correctly. That seems fine. You have one book for Peter, that's fine too. And now for the second guy, second one, line 15 there, you need to have books there as well, right?
Oh, so I'm just gonna write. I don't know who. Then I need to add books too. What did I do? Right.
Because you missed the comma at line 15.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Should that work or would it not work?
You have to start simple and okay, so you have to check, make sure your data file is name books. Okay, then the third one, remove the third one. You have what on line 22 to line 25. What do you have there? Remove 23, 24, and 25.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually 23 and 24. Leave 25 there. Remove 23 and 24, and and the comma on 22. Yep. Right, that's right. Yeah. And run your program again. Save it and run your program. See how it works.
Oh wait, okay.
Yep.
Might work. Wait, what? I think it's the exact same thing. Yeah, it doesn't work. Still says key error students.
Okay, so then the key is in student because your key in line 8. On line 8, you have student with a space, which is the wrong key. The key is without space.
Wait, is it not running?
Then run it now.
But it's just not doing anything.
Scroll down to the bottom. Yeah.
Oh,
there
wait,
you
no.
go. Yeah, works. Okay. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's stop sharing your screen so I can share my screen.
Mine is not working. It's not recognizing the key books.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay. So it's like when I do this, it's like like when I run it, it says like this. I think
Okay.
it's like not recognizing the key books or something.
Because the books is not in the data. Data only have students, right? Your data only have students. Inside students is a bunch of person. Each person then have a bunch of books. Right?
So do I need to change this to person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's
Right.
working.
All right, it works. Okay. So, all right, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Now let's see if we can right now. If you don't print this way, another way you can do is you can print the whole data. Okay, and you can see what data that it has. You can print the whole data. You can see it will print out a bunch of things right here, right? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a student to the list. Okay, we know we have data have only 2 students right now. I'm going to add a third student. Okay, so I'm going to say new student is a dictionary type. Okay, and then new student name is equal Patrick. I have another student in my class. That's it, right? That's simple as that. And then let's say I have books, right? New student can have books too. So I'm going to have student books is equal to an empty array. Okay, is under equal to empty array, and then I can say, for books, I say new books is an empty dictionary. New books title is equal Paw Patrol. He loves to read Paw Patrol. Okay, Paw Patrol. Then I'm gonna say new student books. I'm gonna append the books to it, new books to it, and then data with all the students. We have all the students. Is an array. I'm gonna append the new student to the list. Okay, and after that, I'm gonna print the data here, and you can see the new data will have the student name Patrick and the books and everything. Okay, I'm gonna pause right there so you can see how it works. Any question?
I have a question. My new book thing, it does not assign the title.
Can you say it again?
Oh, never mind, I fixed it.
Okay. Now, instead of doing this, okay, I'm gonna comment. Oops. How do I comment that this out? Oops. Oh no. Nope. All right. I don't know how to do group comments. So
Ray found out once, but I don't remember how she did it.
toggle line comment here. Okay. So another way for me to do it is easier. Okay, I'm gonna say new student, and I just say equal to this, and I get declared right here with exactly what that you just saw. Just similar to the data file. Okay. And then I can specify here. Okay, so you can see, and then I do the same line here. So copy that, cut that, and here it will work the same way. If we run the program again, it will work the same way. Say Patrick right here, right? Patrick weight is, he is 30 pounds. Okay, now the next cool thing is I'm gonna write the new data. I read in 2 students, I add 1 student, I'm gonna write back to a different file. Like make a different file so that you can see the difference. Okay. In fact, well, let's just open the same
Wait.
file. So make sure
Something's not going on correctly right now.
Okay.
My new students thing can't append anything for some reason.
New student doesn't append. New student cannot append because new student is a dictionary. Look at this.
Yeah,
New
I
student is
know.
dictionary. So you have to new student books append. You can append things to the books because books is the array.
Yes. So I'm doing books right now, but it's still not appending. For some reason, it's not appending. Here, I'll share my screen.
Okay, share your screen.
I'm appending it to books right now. It's not appending.
Okay, so books is your line 11. Books have to be a square bracket because it has to be array.
Okay. Like
Yep.
that?
Yeah, then it works. See ya. Dictionary doesn't append. Dictionary means you have a dictionary is you have a word and a definition of, and you have more than one key. Usually key value, I mean, like the term dictionary means, you know, like English translate to Chinese.
Cool. Thanks.
Wait, there's something wrong with my program again.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay. What happened? This my for some reason it says
Line 9 and 10, books have underscore, books and weight have to be a string, so you have to quote. You have to need to quote around it.
I need a quote.
Yeah, quote.
Wait, which one's that? The like why can't I click? Like this? Or how? Like, wait, what's quote again? The quotation mark?
Which quote around the weight and quote around the books. Yep, and then and then it will work for you. So you look like you got everything working now. Okay.
Like that. Okay.
And you need a comma on line 9 too. 9 miss a comma. So that's why it's complaining on line 10 right there, right? See? Okay.
Oh wait.
You have,
There's only 2 people.
yeah, you haven't added the student to the list of student yet.
Okay.
You have to do data, students, and then append the new student. Okay. So let me share my screen again. You can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So now the last task we have here is to write to the file. So make sure when you read in the file, you read in and you close it. Okay. Now I want to have the file as a new file so that we don't mess up our data. Remember, you mess up the data, you have to type it in back a lot, right? You don't want that. So how about student 2 here? So data file path 2, and you read in that with W, okay? Okay. And then all you have to do is JSON dump. You dump your data to a file, which is data file path 2. And you have to specify that your indent is equal to. That's all you have to do. Go.
Wait.
All right, Peter Lee, how's it going for you?
Are we just supposed to copy what you wrote down or?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm almost done then.
Okay, so how's Lydia? How you doing? Who finished this? Raise your hand.
I already finished it, and now I split three panels. So I have students 1 and students 2 and the code.
So wait, are we supposed to just copy down what you wrote?
Yes.
Okay.
I have an arrow here. Read file path, read file handle 2, and then run it again.
Wait, are we supposed to create a new JSON file too?
Yeah, here, JSON. Don't you will write to a new JSON file right here, right? Data file.
Oh, we're gonna
path 2.
write to it.
Yep. Okay, so let me see. Where is the arrow?
So we create a new JSON file.
You see my code here, Peter? Line 28.
Okay, so yeah, we're writing to one.
Yes.
But to write to
let's
something, you have to
write.
have it exist at one point before,
No,
right?
no. It will create at runtime.
Oh,
Okay. So what is the error here? So this thing is closed. And so who got it to work?
It's not working for me. It says it can't write to the Windows file or something. Windows path.
Okay. Let me see. Line 8, line 29. JSON load. Wait, I'm also confused. Why is it?
it's not the error that I have. But
Uh-huh. see. Right. I don't know why is this not working either. So it should work. So data file path is equal to this. Student 2. And then if it's here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I have an error here. My bad. Because I close it before I load. Okay. Make sure you only do the close after the load. Okay. That's the only problem here. So when you open the file at the beginning, you read, you load, and then you close. Okay. You close after you read.
Wait, so after this, we close it?
After you read it, right?
So we close read file handler?
So yeah. For now, and then this will works, right? So now it works fine. If we look here, I have a student 2.json. So the student 2.json have Patrick's in it. Okay, so it's working now
Still
for
not
me.
working.
Okay, then share your screen. I'm going to stop sharing mine. Go ahead, share yours.
Oh, my screen is already shared. Yo, fuck. This is what's going on right now.
Line 8 close with open and close parentheses because of the function.
Oh,
Okay, and then run it
it's
again.
still not working.
Where you do the right, there's some things that here it complain about window path line 180, which is line 25. You have something wrong in your line 25. You have to read. Wait. Where is the data? Like go up a little bit. Data you read in. Okay, and line 25 is complaining about dumped. Okay.
No.
Data 5 path 2 is equal path of parents / JSON 2. Okay. Data 5 path 2. Everything looks fine to me. Oh, you have to pass in the file handle, not the file path. Line 25, you have to copy the variable there. Yep, this have to be a file handle. Right file handle. Wrong variable there. Yep, it's a bit confusing that. Yep.
Okay, now it works. Thank you.
Okay, then you can
Why
check
does
is a
mine-
okay, go ahead, share your screen.
I don't know why mine doesn't work.
Oh, Peter, you have another lesson here with your teacher. Okay, so that's good, right? Okay, so make sure I will share out the recording and then you can follow that, make sure it works. And that now you can read and write data to a file and manage it using JSON. Okay, so that's been great. All right, thank you everyone. Have fun, and I will share the recording of this video. Okay, bye.
Bye.